Well, hey guys, we are back and I'm in a brand spanking new lake. It is pretty awesome. Here's the other side. I'm just like in a tiny piece of it. This is a big old long lake. It's connected to the Cache River, and I've been eyeballing this thing on Google Maps, and I said that's got to have some fish in it because it's connected to the Cache River. So I thought I'd come out here and give it a try. Now we're going to be using some jigs and night crawlers to try for some bluegills, and I'm going to be trolling some poles with jigs and minnows, see if we can find a crappie or two in here. Hopefully we find some fish worthy enough for the fish yanker viewers. Anyway guys, let's go see what we can do. There he goes. Come on in here. Oh, good fire. What is this? Oh, I don't know what that was. I think it was a bass. Well, he liked my night crawler. We almost had the first fish, but we lost him. Guys, it's gonna be smoking hot today. The heat index is gonna be 111. I ain't gonna be here for a long time. I'm just checking it out, see what we find. I would love to find a couple crappie because I'd like to have me a place set up for the fall. This place looks really good. Look at that. It's pretty awesome. It looks great for crappie fishing. Bluegills, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'm sure they're here, but they got a lot of hiding up under that low structure, so I'm not sure about them. But crappie, man, this looks like a dandy crappie spot. I might try to crappie here in a little bit. I got some poles with jigs and minnows, doing some testing, and I'm bluegilling just to see if we can find a bluegill or two. But it looks like the water was lower, and it's come up pretty high on this too because there's greenery in the water, so it's come up from what it was. So apparently this was pretty low. It's probably got a little current, river current in it. May be hard to find a bluegill. We'll see. Oh, look at here, guys. Oh, we got a crappie trolling. First fish in the new lake, so he's a little, but that's a white crappie. That's a good sign. Yeah, a little over 9-inch, little 9-inch crappie. Later. So that's a good sign right there. Yes sir. Well guys, I just caught a crappie on this old pole right here, so I think I'm going to try a crappie setup. So what I got here today, let me show you a little bit of something here right about there. So what I do, I'm doing a short version of it. I'm usually about 16 17 inches, but I want to do a short version so I can show you this, guys. But when you put this Theo crappie cork on here, now this is a 5/8 oval, and it's about almost 5 inches long, so it's a pretty long cork, and you can see the little bites, but you can twitch it and it makes this bounce a little bit. But you see that slack I got in there? I call that twitching power, because I can make that thing jig from a distance. And here's something else. Check out this jig. I've been tying jigs for a while, but I decided to make me a big jig. This is a 2.5-inch profile here. We got chartreuse painted hook with red eyes, black pupils, a black body with some silver specks, and then we got some chartreuse fur in here, and then we got some foxtail squirrel fur in there. You can see that foxtail squirrel, and 2 crappie bites, size 2 hook, guys, 1/16 ounce jig head. And this is what we're going to use, but we're actually going to put it back where it was. I got a little knot right here. I'll show you what I do. I tie a knot so these rubber bobber stoppers can flex, but will kind of stay in place. And there's my little twitching power right there. See, between the knots, you can see that little knot right there. And then I got one on the top. It just kind of keeps them in place while you cast. But if you need to reel the tip down to get an unhang or something, you can reel it down and then poke your rod tip down here and release that thing if you need to. But it's a great setup. I love it, and I love using these hand-tied jigs, guys. It is no more thrill in the world than catching fish on your own lure that you made. Now, I've never caught a fish on this one yet, so I figured I'd test it in this new spot and see what happens. Throw some crappie bites on there. I could put a minnow on there and it'll probably do pretty good, but we're just gonna try this and see what happens. Thought that jig would be pretty heavy. Whoa, oh, he broke it. Wonder what that was. I wonder what that was. It was huge. I mean, that thing was, wow, and break it. Wow. That wasn't fair. Didn't even get the feel of him. See how tough he was.
I don't know how to go there that way, so.
What? It's too hot anyhow right now. Hang on, I got a fish. Hang on, I got a fish. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a bass. That's a pretty good bass. Not bad. Grilling bass right here. A little over 14 inches. Yes, sir. We'll take him for Chuck. It's a fish eat fish. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, oh no, what is this? What is this? That's gotta be a big gar. Let me see here. He ain't even got close to the surface yet. Whoa. It's too bad it wasn't a big flathead or something, because they're in here. Look at that. That's got to be, I don't know what that is actually. He's pulling me towards the trees though. Uh-oh. Oh. I'm having trouble now. Move these poles out of the way. I didn't even see what he was. I turned my head. The camera probably seen him. Come on, get out of them trees. All right, I'm going this way. Gotta get it out. Oh yeah, he's a gar. Pretty good. Ooh-wee. I don't know how long I can hang on to him with this 6-pound test, but I can get him. I wished I would have brung a towel instead of these little washcloths. Maybe I can get my hook back. he ain't ready to come in, I can guarantee you that. He's ready to fight still. All right here, I knew there was some gar gonna be in here, I just didn't know where there was. All right, here's a pretty good one. I actually got a friend that's looking for one of these, so I might just scoop him up for him. Oh, this is a good size to eat right here. Oh, long-nosed gar. Look at that. If you get two, if you take your dishcloth and double it, you got enough. Or you can take two of these little cloths, 2 washcloths, but it's easier to do with the dishcloth. See if he's through playing. He's actually hooked. You know, a lot of times I just bite that hook and hang on to it, but this guy's actually hooked. I don't know if I should do it. I better just slack it up like that. There we go. Let him wear out a little bit more. Yeah, he's fixing to come in the boat, I'm thinking. Let's see if we can get him in here. You got to be careful when you got the 6-pound line. You got to have your drag set right. Usually, if I can turn it with my fingers, I'm pretty good. You got to make sure you don't let him point at you neither, because when he takes off, he'll take off and jump in the boat. I like him kind of like right beside me, right there. Okay, easy. Oh, I had to drop my wash rags. You ain't going nowhere now, buddy. Look at that, guys. That's a good gar right there. Whoa, very strong. But these washcloths protect your hand from getting in them, all them teeth they got. Yep, he's going in the boat. I'm gonna put him in the back though, because I got a friend that's looking for one. I'll give him a call and he can come and pick him up. But what we're gonna do is put him all the way back here so he can't jump out or cut my legs or anything. Because they'll do it. They slap your legs, man. It hurts. All right. That's where he's gonna be for now. There we go. We got him. Well, we just battled that gar, guys, and now I'm gonna show you how to clean this thing. Look at these teeth. They're pretty vicious. So they got some really long teeth up in here, but if you'll notice right here, they got these little bitty teeth on the side that poke out that way. That way they catch stuff. You can kind of look in the front and see they kind of poke out to the side, so if they snap at it, they catch him. Pretty vicious little fish right there. Long-nosed gar, and they're pretty decent eating fish. So anyway, we're going to be using some tin snips, a sawzall. I'm going to just cut the tail off right here with the sawzall and cut the head off. Tin snip down through the middle of the back, fillet out the two, you could call it back straps, just like a deer. Solid meat, really good eating. Anyway, guys, let's get to it. Well, before we get carried away too much, we're going to go ahead and give it a little measurement. Look at there, guys, just past the snout, right at the snout, about 43 and a half. 43 and a half. Let me try it this way. Right there. Yep, 43 and a half long-nosed gar. Let's get a little weight on him. So we're going to get a little weight on him. See what he's weighing right quick. Alrighty. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Pretty good. Look at this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, pretty tail. He's a pretty one. We're pushing 10, almost 10 pounds. So, is that right? Yeah, that's right. 9.5 to 10 pound gar. And hey, we caught him with 6 pound test. High vis Mr. Crappie fishing line. Okay, so we're gonna put this baby up here and cut the tail off. Just about right there. Okay, so now what we got is this right here, guys. And I usually try to find out where the head was, and I'm gonna go from that direction back. So if this thing will open up good enough. I ain't never tried this yet, so I'm gonna see if it works. Oh yeah. Pretty good. Look at here. That's probably the easiest and safest time I've ever done that. I usually use hand tin snips, but that worked great. Awesome, awesome. And see, now you can see I just took a little strip out of there. Now all you're going to do is just take your knife and run down the edge of the scales like that right there. As you keep on kind of cutting along them scales. There we go. Might be seeing a little bit of now. And you know, some people keep the belly. You can actually cut the belly off too. I might show you that here too, but the main thing is these fillets. Probably the best part of it anyhow. Cut back on this side. Keep that stuff on ice, guys. I'll be honest, the better you keep stuff cold, the better and fresher your fish is going to be. So I actually iced this down what was laying in the boat. Just put it at the back of my boat in that little small area and just dumped several bags of ice on top of it so it'd make the ride home and stay nice and cool. But you don't have to go no further than this. If you want to keep on going, you can get that belly out of there. But right here, you got, see this right here? It's almost like a back strap. So on a deer, it's really similar. You have to trim a little bit back here on the back. Let's see how it's already there. This is a solid piece of meat right here, right in through here. So you're just going to go down that back strap just like this and roll it out of there. I mean, it's almost identical as doing a deer. It really is. Just pretty simple. Cutting it. Now I'm curving it down because it's going on top of the ribs. Okay. And there we go. Now I'm going to show you a little trick. Let's go ahead and rinse this off. So what you're going to do, when you get this back strap right there, and we'll get the other one in a minute too, you notice this grain. You can actually see this grain making an S. So what I'll do is cut this in sections, here, 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 and I'll cut against the grain pretty good chunks. So I'll just demonstrate it. So right here, maybe right here, and then what I'm going to do is do pretty good chunks that you can fry up right there. See there, nice good chunks of meat right there. And I got a little ice water right here we're going to throw them in, so we keep them nice and cold the whole time. Go ahead and cut this one up and get it out of the way. And that's the size you want to fry right there. So get your length you want, about like that, and then just cut it up and against the grain. You see how you're going against the grain? And that's all you got to do, guys. Fry it up just like you do regular fish. It's good. People do all different kinds of stuff with it, but I just fry mine up. It's pretty good. Pretty good eating. Make that a little smaller. Right there. We already got a pretty good mess already. We ain't even got the other side. We'll get this other side. But see how we just took the back strap out? Pretty simple. Well, there you go, guys. It's you see how clean? Keep it clean, guys. This is food you're dealing with. Try to keep it, you know, if you're gonna process, keep your hose with you, keep everything washed back, keep it clean as possible. You know what I'm talking about? You cut the guts open and stuff, rinse that stuff out. Keep that off your fish will taste a lot better. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. Later.